is broken news. The kind of one has been opened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm so confused, cause homes and hearts may be broken. Oh no, I cannot believe that I'm caught up in the middle of all this. No, I cannot believe. It feels so unreal.
Hello, good looking.
Oh, good morning, ma.
Good morning. Are you her new neighbor?
Yes, ma'am.
My husband told me someone was moving in here last night. That's nice.
Thank you, madam.
Nobody calls me madam. If I start now to be madam, when is that going to stop?
Okay.
You can call me Alice. What's yours?
Oh, I'm Desmond, Matt. Alice.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, well, this is a very nice compound. I'm sure you will enjoy your stay here.
Well, I hope so, too. I like the atmosphere already. So, it was nice to meet you.
I'm in trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. Oh, so much trouble because of my neighbor's wife.
Adora.
Neighbor's wife.
What are you doing at the window?
That woman, your friend's wife, what's her name? Alice, or whatever her name is. She's going to get herself into trouble very soon. Why?
What do you mean by that?
She's busy flirting with that young man that moved into the empty flat downstairs last night. Come and see.
Adora. Adora.
Come and see.
Won't you mind your business? How do you know she's flirting?
Am I not a woman? I have eyes and I can see. I know when a woman is flirting with a man. She's practically throwing herself at the boy. Come on, come and see.
Adora, please mind your business. Can I have my breakfast, please?
I am telling you something now, you will not take me serious. Don't say I didn't warn you when the trouble starts, because it's you they will call.
Call me for what? Just tell me, what for?
Are you not the one that everybody takes as the caretaker in this compound?
My friend, give me my breakfast, please. I don't know what you're talking about. Go, please, let me eat. Yeah, I'm running late.
Hey.
Hey! Come. Waiting be your problem. Eh? No, waiting be your problem.
I don't understand. What happened?
Eh? You know, say here in a military zone. If you just go, you're gonna knock anyhow.
No, I want to sell my papers to Ogbodo.
We not allow anyhow visitor enter here. In fact, everybody don't do meeting say, if you really live here, morning, afternoon, night, make you not enter here.
Oga, no annoy me. Civil servant today strike. I never say any paper today.
So waiting be that.
I want Oga paying on my customer now. But I give him, they like the song.
Give me the paper, my man, and give him.
Go give him.
Give me the paper, man, can use my hand, give him. Say whether I will give him.
I beg you, see what you let me do. Tell all that. The original vendor. Look at the buy paper from me.
Tomorrow, if you come, you collect my money.
Who go give you the money?
I'll collect her tomorrow.
What type of stuff? My people are going to read what paper. If Oga be on this finish, drop, we go collect, read.
Shenami go give you money, Abi.
If you don't pay me, and I will go Oga office, go collect her.
No worry, no worry.
I beg, help me tell
But
us
see,
that,
next time if they come, you dey careful because my gun just spoil. I won't go arrange am. If you want shoot one person, you go kill 5 people. So I don't want to do mistake. Say I kill you. I beg, no knock like that. You hear what I talk?
You keep vendor, you go come up for paper. So
They go.
Buy paper! Buy paper!
Now this guy will use marry. Born. Okay. If you can go school now, what do you go talk to your father they do? Buy paper. This country. I don't gain from getting man. One day person will come here and bring check. Say my give person. I'll carry and roll. This fine yellow. If I check him now, she no go green. I will chop her now.
Isaac.
Hey!
What are you doing? And is that my paper?
I got and the paper. Somebody can check whether the English or the spelling they correct or they wrong.
Are you okay? Like if there's any mistake in there, you can correct it?
Yes, I have chicha and this thing inside.
You just shut up your mouth. Give me those papers. Sorry, sir. And where's the vendor?
Make you give me the money for the other money and the money this thing.
I'll take that and tell him to keep the change.
Sorry, sir. I should tell him to change.
I said tell him to keep the change.
Tell him to keep the change. Instead of giving this money, make trailer from that junction, finish this fence, come jam me. Wait and go check woman. Savi, they live in
Wow. Impressive, I must say.
Thanks. I saw you this morning in my compound. Hansel Apartments.
Yeah. Is that where you live?
Yeah. Flat 4 upstairs.
Wow, small world. Imagine meeting you at the gym. I just moved in. Yeah, flat 1 downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
you come here often.
Well, I plan to come every morning.
This is good. At least I have somebody that I can come over to the gym.
Sure, hey. I like that too.
What's your name?
I'm Desmond. And you?
Bosimo.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Great. You know one funny thing? None of the dudes in that compound are exercise-minded.
Yeah, that's typical of Nigerian.
All right.
All right.
All right now.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right. As long as you're working out, everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, sure.
I know. Is that your discretion, though?
Yeah.
No, but it was a fun workout.
Yeah, it was, but tedious.
How many days a week do you do it?
3 times.
3 times?
Yes. Like
Oh, that's no
seriously.
wonder why you keep me fit. I could do it like 2 or 3 times.
Like seriously?
Yeah. Desmond.
Wow.
What are you looking at?
Let me tell you, it's an interesting compound. Just that my madam, has not allowed me to explore it properly. That one looking at you is hot number. She's a hot number. Hot number, I tell you.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah, I caught her once on the stairs. And man, she can ride.
What?
Incidentally, she's my wife's younger sister. She lives in the house. What? I didn't know she had all that actions in her until that fateful night when I accidentally touched her on the stairs.
Are you serious?
The reaction was surprising.
You serious?
See, this one, if you want her, I can arrange it. You can. She's not averse to some little exploration, and I'm not averse to sharing with my friends.
No. I'm not even into women that much, okay? I pass.
Listen, you need to understand. She's willing to learn all the little bad things, so I'm willing also to help her find a way to find her life, if you know what I mean.
That's good to know. That's excellent.
See what I'll do. I'm actually running late for work. What will do is when I come back, I'm going to give you a lowdown on the people, all the people in the compound.
Okay, I'm looking
Take
forward
care
to
of
that.
yourself.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Man. It's very special. All right. I'll see you later, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
It's okay.
I just want to fetch water and wash my car.
I'm just doing a little washing because my washing machine just went 40. And most times I don't take all my clothes to dry cleaner because sometimes it doesn't just come out nice,
Okay. Sorry, do you mind if I move yours?
Okay, yeah, I don't mind.
Thank you.
Are you Desmond, the actor?
Yeah.
You mean you're Desmond? Oh my God, I love your movies. You're good at what you do.
Wow, thank you. I'm humbled.
What are you doing in my compound?
Well, I just moved in, actually.
You just moved in?
Yeah.
Wow, you mean we have a Nollywood superstar in our compound? I'm going to tell all my friends.
No. I refuse to be labeled a superstar, okay?
Oh.
I'm just an honest person doing an honest job.
Oh, girl, you're so humble. You see, I've met some of your colleagues and they're so stacked up, which is absolutely annoying sometimes.
Well, it's just one of those things.
Oh, okay. My name is Helen.
Nice to meet you, Helen.
Yeah, so where's your block?
Flat 8.
Oh, okay.
The one downstairs.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I'm gonna leave now.
All right. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I appreciate it.
All right, I'll see you around.
Have a good one.
And what's this? As input from my department, Mr. Johnson said it should factor into your solution.
They will not kill me. They will not kill me. And they really expect me to finish this before the close of work today.
Sorry, love. If you need help, you're not going to call, right? Sorry. I need to finish up this work as soon as...
That reminds me. What's up with Daniel?
Who's Daniel? I think I've lost interest in that one.
What do you mean by you think you've lost interest? By this time yesterday, you were thinking of asking him out officially.
Thank God I did not. Else I would have been living in deep regret now. Please tell me. What will you be doing with a guy like Daniel when you wake up in the morning, step out of your house, and you come face to face with Mr. Universe, and he looks at you like he wants to rip off every item you're wearing?
Makes sense though. Just makes sense.
Do you know that Nollywood hunk, the tall, fair, what's his name? Desmond.
Yeah.
Right?
You've met him?
Not really, but I think it's my next project.
Next project. What do you mean by your next project? And why are you going to find him to make him your next project?
Oh no, I don't need to find him, girl. He now lives in my compound.
Are you serious?
I had an encounter with him last night and trust me.
All right. I'll be waiting.
No problem.
Hey, babe.
Hi, baby. How are you doing? What's up?
Nothing much. Just settling in.
How's the place?
Just like any other house. No compound. It's cool otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, no girls say I ready.
Please, it's nothing like that. I've only seen fat married women around here.
Yeah. You need to tell me that there are no house help and house girls, stuff like that around.
I've not explored yet. Hold on. Are you suggesting that I have a taste for house helps?
Just make them understand that your girlfriend is a jealous one and a tiger at that, and I'm ready to tear any one of them apart who tries to come anywhere close to me. You know I can do that, right?
Beverly. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'll bear that in mind, alright? Anyway, when are you coming back?
Well, baby, I still have 1 week to go. The second trade on Friday.
Okay. And you sure there are none of those designers that think you're sexy there?
You don't even have time to do that.
I know, right?
Talk to you later.
It's okay. And we just hurry back, alright? I'm gonna start filming on Saturday. I need you here.
I'll be there. I missed you.
Miss you too. I love you so much.
Bye.
I'll talk to you later, okay? Hi. How can I help you?
Oh, my madam said I should give you.
Madame. Who is Madame?
My madam.
Which of the flats?
That's one. Madam Alice.
Okay. Wow. So thank you. I'll be sure to return the plates when I'm done.
Okay.
And thank you, Madam, for it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Interesting. Very interesting. Shit, at least I can save money from food. Ah. Forgot to get detergents again. Baby, be calm now, eh? Come on, help me get all these things now. Oh. Let me get some.
Because of my neighbor's wife, oh, because of my neighbor's wife.
Hi. Do you need help? Madam, what flight are you taking them?
No, don't worry. I'll take them. That flat. I'm fine.
Let me help you.
No, I'm fine. Just thank you.
You sure?
Yeah, very sure.
Okay. All right then. Take it easy.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, who's that? Yeah, who's that?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm sorry, this belongs to your wife.
Okay, hold on.
Hello, darling. I think there's someone here to see you.
Hey!
Hi.
Come in.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is my husband, Ben.
Yeah.
Baby, this is Desmond, our new neighbor.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. I don't even know what I would have done for dinner tonight. I really appreciate that.
It's okay. This is the reason you need to get a wife real quick. I mean, being a bachelor does no one no good.
Okay, well, thanks. I will take your advice.
Do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Listen, anytime you feel like eating something, you can always come by the house. There's enough to eat and drink here. And if I'm not around, Nsika and the house girl will fix something for you to eat.
Wow.
Yes,
Well, thank
she's
you.
a good cook too.
Wow.
Just like me.
Noted.
Yeah.
But I can see why your husband is looking fresh.
Oh, yeah, I take care of him.
That's true.
This is a beautiful woman you have
Oh,
here.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But I have to go.
No, come sit down. Let me get you a drink.
Oh, no, thank you. I have a script to study and there's plenty of work. Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Make sure you come around.
I will.
Damn, that guy.
Alice.
Yeah, honey. Are you okay? Do you want something?
Who was that young man?
Oh, Desmond. I told you his name is Desmond. He's our new neighbor. He just moved in yesterday. I had to make him a nice food. In case he hadn't settled in quickly enough to start cooking. Yes.
I see. So you already know his name?
Everybody knows his name. He's a star. He's a movie star. The guy is big. Do you like him? Is anything wrong with knowing his name? What kind of man is this? Eh? What did I do wrong now? I can't eat, I can't drink, I can't even breathe.
Hang on, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Do you know what we're going to do? You step out, go in, let me drive a little around, then I come in so that she doesn't find out.
Baby, you're so awesome this night. I mean, no one has ever made me come 7 times. Oh my God! Come. That's one.
Okay, I'm quickly going. Quickly, before somebody sees us.
Who cares, baby? I don't care. I want to have fun. I want some more.
No, I care if you don't want.
Okay.
Go in, babe.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm coming in now.
Hi.
So surprised though. I wasn't expecting anybody.
Oh, sorry. Are you with somebody? Are you busy?
No. Please sit.
Oh, nah. I'm sorry. I just worked in. I know it's quite late. You see, I'm some sort of a movie freak, and now that you're my neighbor, I figured it's an opportunity to come meet you and know you better, and try and start some arguments I have with my girls.
Your girls?
Yes.
No.
I mean my girlfriends, like female girls, female friends.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. You see, these girls think they know too much of your industry, and I know they don't know nothing. And now that I have a star in my compound, I am sure gonna become an authority over them.
Come on. Well, I'm humbled.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're very funny.
Thank you, and you're handsome.
Thank you.
It's okay. I'm sure all these other actresses, colleagues of yours will not come flood our compound because our husbands are going to be in danger. And I don't want to lose my husband.
No. There's nothing like that, okay? Nothing.
Sure.
No. Look, I'm not even to women like that, okay? And my friends
okay.
and colleagues are very disciplined. Yeah.
Okay, we all know they're all disciplined, but you know, you men will always lust after them. All men are the same, I'm sure.
No. Anyway, can I offer you anything?
No, it's late. I don't know if I can do with some movies. Films.
Movies?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Oh.
I'll get you a couple.
Oh, okay.
All right, just make yourself comfortable.
All right, I'll wait.
This are my latest ones.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure you like them.
Oh, you mean you featured in this?
Yeah. They just came out last week.
This is you.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. That's good. I'm gonna have a good night.
Right. You enjoy.
I'll return them as soon as I'm done.
No problem. Take your time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
See you at I'll be there.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay. Bye.
No problem. It was nice to see you again.
Nice to see you
All
too.
right.
Sister, good evening.
Good evening. Where are you coming back from this late?
Oh, I went out with my friends.
Hetty, you need to be careful. This town is no longer as safe as it used to be. Listen, keeping late nights is not the best. So stop it.
Sister, it's just 8 o'clock now.
Your lectures ends way back before 8 o'clock.
I've heard you.
Good.
Sister, Uncle is not back.
He's not back. He just called. He's leaving the office now. So what is funny?
That's another person you should warn about coming back late. Yeah.
I see you're drunk, huh?
Yeah.
So all the disturbance you have been disturbing me since we came into the room this evening. So this is it.
What do you mean by that?
Hey. Oh. It's not even as if when you're inside there I feel anything. You didn't even allow me to even feel something before you shot your load. Hey. Oh God. You know you have never satisfied me. I don't want to get worked up. That's why whenever I tell you to leave me alone, you just leave me alone, let me sleep.
If you can help sometimes, that would be good for two of us. Instead, you just lie down there like a sack of food, and yet you're complaining.
Oh God. Answer. Are you not a young man? Why can't you use your waist well? Do you have arthritis? It's not as if I'm looking for a big one. It's not every man that has a big one. But at least learn what to do with the little one that God has given you. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Hi. Yes, woman, sleep.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Morning.
How was your night? Did you sleep well?
Well, I tried.
Great. Sorry, your car is parked behind mine and I'm hurrying up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get the keys and I'll move it right away.
It's okay. I'll be... Would you like me to get you anything on my way back?
Sorry?
Would you like anything on my way back?
Oh, no.
Anything at all? Anything? Are you sure? Alright.
I'm sorry. Hey, Zimo!
Hey, Baba.
What's up, man?
I'm good.
You didn't call me this morning. What happened?
But I knocked and there was no response from the door, so I guess you were busy.
Yeah?
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. My hands are clean.
By the way, who was at your door last night?
Last night?
You want to pretend to me that nobody came to visit you last night?
Ah, Helen. Yeah, she came to get some films. She asked me if I had some movies for her to watch and I gave it to her.
That's how it starts. Can I get some movies to watch? Can I borrow your dustpan? Do you have a spare towel in your bathroom? Before you know what's happening, somebody is sprayed eagled on somebody's bed.
Well, Zimo, your mind is sure a dirty one.
No, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm not against you having fun. After all, every girl is a girl, whether married or single. Just be careful, her husband is a mean motherfucker.
Jesus! What? Helen is your wife?
Yeah.
Get out of here! You creepy guy. Yeah, don't worry your demented head. Desmond does not get in those kind of trouble, okay?
But it wasn't my fault. I actually wanted to introduce you to all the guys in that compound, but it seems you found your feet already. You're a fast walker, you know. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Let me hit the bags.
All right, man, you take it easy.
All right.
All right.
Mairi bobo seketeri, hekenderi baba kakatori, mose tekeri amamaka, moshenderi ala baba seke, hekenderi bobo bobo, mantiri makandori bobo sekenderi ala, mose teri ala mama kubala yalaka, he momo senderi ala radabase, he bori makandori, meshenteri ala makuba baba, maikuri baba sekende kamana yala baba, he mari ala bosente, okanteri baba kante, moseri ala bakonteri ala mamaka, mosheri alabako, bori ala mama siki, bori baseke, moshente, bori ala mamaku bo. Holy Ghost, bori ke, basekeri bobo basiki, maiku rabariala, mose mariala kuba, he bori bobo sekenderi bobo bake, bori mama sen, who kambari ala la kuri bobo bose, bushik. I'm sorry, honey. I hope I have not delayed you. My spirit is heavy. I am led in the spirit to pray. I have this burden in my spirit.
What burden?
Hi. Moseri keke mo bo. Honey, there is trouble brewing in this compound. Ike.
Trouble?
Moseke. My kopori bo sekenteri mama. I don't know where it's coming from. But I am led in the spirit to pray. You know we are watchmen. I know after my prayers that the Lord will show his hand. Yes.
Okay. I will not be able to pick the case from school today. Please, you will do that. Johnson promised me he will return the Avalon today, this morning. So when he comes, there is 8,000 naira in the wardrobe. You pay him with it. In case if he insists to take more money, tell him when I return, I'll see him.
Okay, sir. Okay. Have a good field day. Eh? Bye. Aya Katerima, Heke Bobo Seke, Holy Ghost, my Shikeri Bobo Seke, my Kuri Bobo, Bore Mama Katorima.
It takes nothing, man, you know? You work out in the mornings, afternoon, evenings, it doesn't even matter.
Sure.
Workout is a workout.
So what are your plans for the day?
Probably going to be reading my scripts.
Mr. Ansley.
Brazilo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're about to go out.
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Have you met our new tenant?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
Bro? I'm good, thank
Good.
you.
I'm Desmond.
Anselm.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I saw him yesterday, but obviously we didn't have time to say hi to each other.
Okay.
It's my pleasure to meet you, man.
Same here, same
Sure.
here. You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Good to see you.
Thanks a lot.
It's a great place to live. You'll
Same
enjoy it, I promise.
I hope so.
Sure you will.
I actually told him it's an interesting compound.
Yeah.
Let this cup pass over me. Let it pass quickly. The burden is too heavy on me, Lord. Please let it pass. I know what I will do. I will go and preach the word of God to him. Whatever it is that is in him that is making me to tremble like this, attracting me, when the word of God touches him, it will die. And the word of God will touch his heart. I know. Let me go and preach the word of God to him. Take my Bible.
Yeah. Goodness. Insika, what are you doing here?
My madam said I should give you breakfast.
Oh. Well, thank you.
She said you should not bother washing the plates, that she will come and take them herself.
Thank you, madam, for me. Drop it. Thanks. You can lock the door, that's it. Inside. You can lock the door after you. No, I mean on your way out. Out.
Okay.
Yes. Bye-bye. Have mercy. Can I help you?
So, babes. Hello. What are you looking for?
Thank goodness. I thought I'd forgotten the letter the MD gave for their marketing manager.
Huh? You only entered the MD's trap, he would have skewered you alive.
Yeah, babes, that reminds me. You've not told me what's happening with you and this your Nollywood hunk.
I thought you would never ask. Anyway, I gave him something to look at last night.
What?
I showed him a bit of my sexiness.
Where?
At his bedroom window. I knew he was inside and he saw me. I could tell by the way he looked at me this morning.
Babes, you are really a devil, you know.
Oh yes, you can say that again. As long as that won't hinder me from getting what I want. But I think there might be other issues.
Like what?
My sister-in-law. I think she's interested in him as well.
Sorry, the one you living with?
Who else? Who else? But if you see this guy, man, this guy is hot. He's cute. He's pleasing, man. But my sister-in-law, can you imagine that she sent dinner to him yesterday and she made breakfast for him this morning?
Hey? But she's married now. Hey.
But that thing down there does not know who is married or not.
Babe, so this is dangerous. So what are you going to do?
If she persists, I'll have no other option than to tell my brother.
Oh, no, I just about this. Do you want to break your brother's home because of some guy you don't even know?
Listen to me, Jessie. I intend to know this guy and I intend to know him very well. And my sister-in-law will never be a hindrance. Get?
Babes, I don't support this.
See you. More gist for you later.
Sorry. Well, won't you sit and let me go get a shirt, okay? Jesus! What is this? Man, would you get your hold of your head and stop this? Oh.
Jesus.
Look, madam, stop this madness, okay? I'm gonna tell your husband, and I mean that.
What am I saying? I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Evangelist Adora.
What do you want?
So even you like things.
Hello?
Sweetheart, I'm coming in tomorrow morning. Yeah, but right now I'm on my way to see my parents in the village.
What is going on here?
I do not see how that is any business.
Oh, somebody praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Sweetheart, what's making that noise in the background? Are you with someone?
No.
So, babe, will you come pick me up in the airport tomorrow morning?
That means you're going to be coming around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And while you're here praising the Lord, I think your husband just drove me a few minutes ago.
Ben! So when you get to the village in 5 seconds.
I sure will. One more thing, babes. You have to make sure you buy new bed sheets because I'm not going to sleep on those new bed sheets anymore. For a new apartment, new bed sheets. Alright, baby. Love you. Bye.
Who is that?
Excuse me?
Who called you?
Hey, look. I've had enough for one night, okay? Now, if you don't mind, I want to ask you out.
Wow. Ask me out. Where? I'm ready. Venue. Location. Dinner. Okay, fine. You know I admit that, right? No, just joking. So tell me, why did you ask me about this woman? I would have told you to terribly.
Thank you.
No, did you just one more thing? Are you okay?
I have to get back to the office before close of work.
Stay a little more.
No, it is not possible. Just calm down. Later tonight on the stairs now. Look, if I do not get back to that office, there might be consequences. Just...
You're the best. You make me feel like a woman.
You're insatiable now. Let me tell you, if all the women and girls in this world were like you, all men would spend their entire life in bed. No, Catherine. I just told them at the office that I had to buy some stuff from the supermarket. And I have some plans ready. I'm very sure of that. Check out on the sales when you're ready to go home. I was thinking of something.
What?
You know the guy that moved into our compound, the actor? We become friends and he's a bachelor. So I'm going to convince him to give me his baggie so that we can use his house instead of coming here every day. That way it's going to be anytime, day, and how we want it. What do you think about it? Good. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow morning at the chamber. Let me run.
Alright.
Where are you? Know what? I have a free room to myself, so why don't you come over and let's have some shopping? Do some boo. Oh yeah, the hotel near our school.
Sit down.
Thank you.
You said you needed some money.
Yes, Chief.
How much?
About 100,000 naira. If it's a salary advance, I don't mind. I really need to sort out things.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Chief.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Chief, please, can I ask for permission to take my leave?
You see, you can take whatever you want. Anything. Provided you take me the way I take you.
Chief, I do take you the way you take me.
Susan, look, I have given you everything. But what have you given to me?
Chief, please, can I go and pay some bills? When I come back, we'll talk about this.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Please, I'm sorry. Let me just go. When I come back, we'll talk about this, please. Thank you for the money.
Bo eno emini inolefi obo meni iri me oto iwa lusi eno mba Bo eno emini inolefi obo me okay
Imami.
Welcome.
Where is your mother?
She went to Brother Desmond's house.
Brother who?
Yes, that brother that's asked for
Sika. Come here.
But I don't know. Now please, madam, go collect for Brother Desmond's house. She will soon come back.
Isaac! Isaac! What is wrong with this boy? Isaac!
No verse. No verse.
What were you doing standing over there?
No, nothing. I just they look the car, the paint, and they look how the paint be. No verse.
They look the paint.
Yes.
What's going on in this compound?
I don't say you guys this question.
Is that not Mary Magdalene coming out from that actor's house?
See, let me tell you. You see this compound? Very soon, not even very soon, same bomb will explode for this compound.
What do you mean by bomb will explode in this compound? Where?
From that Oga Desmond house now. That boy. Now where this bomb go from explode?
What is she doing there?
Make I tell you. You know this person where they call Mary Magdalene? She from back enter. As she enter finish, the other girl from front, even your own sister, enter there. I want to ask whether the guy house, as him don't become Desmond, whether na Desmond gospel ministry, maybe they want to do crusade or revival or fast lamp prayers or altar call. I don't know. Thing just tire me.
So my sister is still there?
He's still there. And as I hear, they hear, boom, and they hear, leave me, touch me, leave me, touch me, leave me, touch me. They make me laugh for this girl. Her step, she dey waka like all this when person get boy leg, they do catwalk. Contestant number 1.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, are you still sleeping?
It's 4 a.m. here.
It's okay. I just paid 100,000 into your account right now. This alone is going to be 400,000 I've paid just this month. Please, I don't have any other money to pay. Just get up and do something.
I'm sorry, don't worry. Everything is going to be very soon. I don't have a place. They have invited me to come and try out this morning. I'll be there by 8 a.m.
It's okay, just get up and do something. I don't have any other money to pay. That's just it.
can't hold the money back. Once I start working, I'll disclose it.
Alright, I have to go now. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sweetheart. You're such a darling.
Alright.
The devil has tied you with a twine. You're behaving like a swine. It felt so good holding him. He was so strong. Who knows how it would be to hold him on the bed? I'm sure it will be heaven. That's my hopeless husband that cannot move his waist. But what were those women doing there? Helen and Alice? Married women that cannot sit in one place and take care of their husband. They're busy jumping from one room to the other, looking for small boys. Kai! Those women, this compound. I know what to do. I know what to do. This boy. Okay.
You were really nice.
What the hell? Isn't there any privacy in this compound? Who are you and what the hell are you doing in my house? What gave you the right to barge into my door like that?
Wait, okay, just calm down, okay? What do you want?
Isaac told me you were here, so I came to collect the house key.
Okay, can I get any other movie of yours? Something fantastic like this one?
Yeah.
Thank you. And where did they keep your manners? Are you not supposed to knock before you walk into people's house?
And what are you doing in a single boy's house when no one else is around? Huh?
If you talk to me in that manner again, I will slap you and cut that you're silly. Oh. Oh, thank you. I hope this is gonna be as good as the one I just watched. That was good. Okay, thank you. I'll return it tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
Try to be cool. They didn't want no trouble. Never looking for one. Doing what I can do to be the best that I can be. But little did I know that trouble will come knocking on my door. Oh no. Never asked for it.
Now you listen. If you talk to me that flippantly again, I will send you back to that godforsaken village where you come from.
What is going on here?
And you, where are you coming from?
Ask your question first, then.
You mean you went to that boy's apartment dressed like this? Alice, what's going on? Bro, what's up, man?
Wherever.
In the office.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the office, but I'm about to leave.
Yeah, I need your help.
Biggie. What kind of Biggie? Does it have anything to do with Beverly?
Not yet. I hope she's not involved in this. But I have to pick her up from the airport tomorrow morning. Don't worry, I'll reach you when I reach there.
Okay. I'll be waiting, huh? Please, you hurry and come.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
Isaac, come. Have you eaten?
Huh?
Have you eaten something?
No.
Okay, don't worry. I am preparing food. When I finish cooking, I will give you something to eat, okay? Meanwhile, take this, buy yourself whatever you want, okay?
1,000.
Just use it and buy whatever you want.
Hey. Okay, no problem.
Isaac, I hope you're a Christian.
I'm a Christian, even prayer warrior and fasting and prayers warrior.
Very good. You see, our God told us to preach the word in and out of season. We should be the watchmen, his watchmen. You see, the enemy has come into this compound. But you and I, we have to pray and watch so that we will destroy the plans of the enemy in this compound.
Where the enemy go hide? I don't know.
You know that new boy that packed into this compound?
You mean, Oga, this one, that one where you go visit, where you go and have Western?
I did not go to visit him. I went there to preach and pray with him. Hey, you see that boy? He is the devil's incarnate. He has come into this compound to destroy families, especially the women.
Hey, why?
I'm telling you, that is why I want you to do something for me. You have to be watchful. Watch out for all the women from this compound that goes into his house and tell me and how long they stay in his house.
Madam, I will do that. In fact, I will get there. Anybody will enter. I will write when he enter and when he come out.
Let me tell you, if you do that for me, you will never lack anything in this compound.
Amen. Amen.
And remember, this is a secret between us.
I know we're talking.
I do not want my husband to know that I went into that house.
No, I know we're talking. I know we're telling you.
Isaac. Isaac. Keep your word.
I will.
I promise you that I will take care of you in this compound.
Amen.
Oh yeah, go back to your duty post.
Okay. So, this boy, we just packed yesterday. We don't call this one. Don't become devil internet. Devil is careless. It's careless. You carry gas. Did you get in any area? You will just come and talk. I say you do this. You know, you enter that place. Come out. Come there and say this one house and swimming pool. You come the sweat everywhere. You the sweat. And bath. I even did my place. They hear, oh, leave me. Oh. You preach to me. God there. I'll go upon.
My friend, come here. Listen, if I ever catch your two holy legs in that boy's house ever again,
what I would do to you. The sound of your cry will get to the bottom of you.
You know, sister, sometimes you forget you're a married woman. What were you doing in that house?
You asked me that question again. That stupid question. I'll use your tongue for it tonight.
You can threaten me all you want, sister. But all I'm saying is that it is very wrong for you to go to that man's house when no one is around. What do you think your husband would do if he was the one that walked in on you?
Shut up! Shut up. This man is a civilized man. Secondly, my husband would not barge into people's house again. But let me even ask you, what were you thinking? What were you assuming you were going to see when you barged into the house? Or you think I'm as useless as you are? Or morally bankrupt like you? Hey, my friend, I am a married woman. I am not as loose as you are. How do you think like that? By the way, the movie you spent the whole night watching yesterday, where do you think I got it from? This is a movie I was returning to this man. Don't worry, tonight you want to come and watch this one, and I'll make sure the devil plugs that to useless eyes.
May be broken. Oh no, I cannot believe that I'm caught up in the middle of.
Okay, no problem. I'll get back to you. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm coming to your place to see you.
Is there any problem?
So I see you. I just go back. So I say, make I come. As my girl, what I like. You say you will need care and love. So I make I say, make I give you this 1,000.
What for?
Use it by EDK, Babuke, all these things. Anything. Or you buy eyelashes, this place, lashes. Use it. Taking care of yourself.
Thank you.
And see, let me tell you. You know that the Seka, Sheko, that kind of girl.
The Seka?
Goes around messing herself up with all these people. I don't do that. You are the only girl that can spend my money, everything, or even if you decide that I should die, I will die.
Are you serious?
For my own advice, that sometimes when I ask me to go for this building, you need to be coming down, you know, stay in gist, you press my pimple, I press your pimple, that kind of thing.
No worry, I'll try and come out one day.
Eh?
I'll come and see you one day, so we can talk.
You come and visit me?
Mm-hmm.
One day?
Yeah.
When shall I suspect you?
Yeah?
When shall I be suspecting you?
Don't worry, I'll come out one day.
I don't want this thing that Jesus Christ told us that he will be coming one day. People are dying. I will even die when they will not see me. I might even die before you come. Give reason you young thing. You say another gate man. So what are you saying now?
Don't worry, I'll come and see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
But it's not a promise.
Okay. Now that you are agreeing, you can't just go like that now. Because if it's just so, I normally buy 100 naira, 1,000 is 12 months. Even if it's bulk.
I understand. Thank you.
Now, I asked, what you went to do at that boy's apartment dressed like this? Alice, I'm talking to you!
And I asked you, what were you doing with Nsika? Don't try to change the topic. You know, I am beginning to see how you look at that girl each time she passes. Ben, are you sleeping with my house girl?
What? Me? Ben? With that smelling girl? What rubbish are you talking about?
You can rant all you want, but let me tell you something. Any day I catch you with Nsika, just know that this marriage will have to come to an end. And for your information, I just went to get my clothes from the wash line. I didn't go to Desmond's apartment.
No, that's a lie. Because that is not what Nsika told me.
What?
Yes.
So, you now believe Nsika over me? No way. Are you telling me that Nsika now says what happens in my house? We'll have to find out about that.
Hey, Dad, you listen. Don't.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Fine, thank you. Have you been at home all this while?
Well, I'm a home person. I mean, when I'm not working, I stay indoors. I don't go out much.
Oh, that's nice. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you heading to?
I'm going to see a friend.
Okay. Okay, but please promise me you're not going to come back with anybody. Because I want to prepare dinner and invite you over.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try.
Are you sure?
I'll try.
Okay, fine. Cross your hearts. Please.
Okay, I cross my heart.
Alright. Take care. Have a nice day.
I'll see you later then.
Bye.
What did you tell my husband?
I go to my to collect me from that one. Did I
tell you? Or did I tell you anything to do to him? Did I? I bet you know something. You won't do that with me.
She thought that was like
He's protecting you, eh? Don't worry now. Tomorrow he'll go to work. What I will do to you, eh? What I will do to you?
But I used to go to their brother's house. He's speaking to their brother's house. Okay, now. Problem.
Hey, yo.
Yo, dude, what's up?
What's up, man? Humble D. What it do, man?
I'm cool.
What's going on?
I'm okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Angel.
Desmond.
Where I was, minding my own business, doing my thing, going about my business. An honest guy with an honest job, playing by the rules, trying to be cool, didn't want no trouble, never looking for one, doing what I can do to be the best that I can be. But little did I know that trouble will come knocking on my door. Oh no, never asked for all that to happen. But now I see it happen.
Welcome, sir.
Isaac.
Sir?
My wife's car is not parked here. Has she gone to pick the children from school?
Okay, Oga, I don't know, but the last time I see Madam, I went in from Oga Desmond's house. Come out. So I don't know whether I empty again. Or, in fact, I don't know, sir.
Which Desmond are you talking about?
This one. That guy will just park me now. That this one will just park me.
My wife?
Yes, your wife.
You know her? Are you kidding me? What the hell are you doing here?
I don't know, like...
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
loving this already.
Here.
Oh my God. Oh, I think I don't need to introduce the both of you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Angel and I went to film school together, man.
Oh.
Jeez, we rolled and did it for like 3 years. And of course, you know, she decided to stay back in America when I came and started my career in Nollywood.
Oh, I see.
Don't mind
My
him.
God.
He left me and came back to his Nigerian girlfriend.
Please,
He
remember.
couldn't do without them.
Whatever. Remember I told you to come with me?
When you were not sure we'll get work in Nollywood.
Jeez. Damn, you're looking good though, baby.
Not looking
Jeez,
by
come
yourself.
here. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mm.
I didn't even know you were coming to Nigeria. How did you... What's going on here?
Oh, no.
How did you get to know him?
We've been chatting on Facebook for some time, and when I finished writing the script, I decided to invite her over so she could play the female lead opposite you.
For the same job we're shooting? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Happens, dude.
Jeez, man. Wow. Come here.
You see, I was actually waiting for you so we could go see her, but she came here first.
You know me. I'm not one to sit around in a hotel room all day. I love to explore.
Shit, I know you. But anyway, man, I'm gonna take you from here, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is my girl right here, man.
You know.
And you know what? You're not going back to that damn hotel, all right? We're gonna go get a drink, and after that, coming back home with me.
Oh, I think I'm off the hook now.
Nigga, you been off the hook.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Look at you.
We're gonna be shooting this film, baby.
I know.
Oh, gee. Tomorrow. I will holler now. Okay, no worry. We'll get ready for you. Okay.
Hey, Zemo.
Okay.
Be good.
Jeez.
I'm going to get the kids from school.
Hi, Daniel.
Babes!
Daniel, how many times will I tell you that my name is not Babes? I have a name, and in my opinion, it's a very beautiful name.
Okay, Diamond. Babes is just a term of endearment. Meanwhile, how are you?
Alright. Any problems?
I mean, none that I can think of. Are you still in the office?
I'm just about leaving.
Okay, a good drive through Chisco won't be a bad idea, so we can just have dinner together.
I don't think it's too early for dinner. Besides, I'm tired. I just need to go home and rest.
Just spare me the evening. I just took delivery of a very sharp car. Sharp Jeep. Just let's go and celebrate together.
Are you serious? I can't let go. I'm so tired. Why don't you leave it for some other time, please?
I could call another girl and they would jump at the opportunity of sitting behind my wheels. But I can't even think of any other girl than you, because you are the woman that makes me go weak at the knees.
Daniel, just got yourself careful. And if I make you go on your knees, if you see me, you're likely to crash the car. So why don't you just leave it for some other time? I'm so exhausted, and all I want to do right now is go home and rest.
Okay, I think I can put up the celebration for tomorrow. How about that?
Yeah, I suggest you to.
okay? Just take care of yourself and maybe we'll leave it for tomorrow. Be good, okay?
Be good.
Take care.
Bye.
Where is this woman and my children? She's not even picking her calls. Damn, something is wrong somewhere. No. That boy at the gate said he hasn't seen her since she entered that boy's house. No. Something is wrong somewhere. I can't get it. But my wife is born again. She can't do things like that. No. Something is wrong somewhere. No. What if that's what's happening here? They will carry a corpse in this compound today. No.
Hello?
Oh, how is my baby doing?
Chief, your baby.
Yes, that's what you are. You can run from it as far as you want, but that is what you're going to become. But, where are you now? Are you home?
Yes, Chief, I'm at home making dinner.
Oh, that's wonderful. I am about leaving office now, so I will stop by and eat dinner. Don't worry, I am going to bring a bottle of wine as I'm coming.
Chief, please, you can't come. My mother-in-law is coming, that's why I'm making the dinner.
You don't want me to get to know her?
It's not like that, Chief. Who like that is having dinner with the son's wife when the son is not around? She would never believe we don't have something together. And she would tell my husband, I don't want to be thrown out of the house.
Don't worry. Let me solve you the wahala this time. But remember, you need a man in your life. You can't have a husband who is very far away from you. A man who has never visited home since he left the country. You need the warmth which only a man can give you.
We can never stop.
Well, the man who never takes no for an answer will definitely get a yes one day.
Okay, sir. I heard you.
Okay, so take care of yourself, eh?
Alright, Chief. Thanks for calling me. Good night. Thank you. Chief. You have found a man is definitely not you, Chief. No, it's not you. You're back.
Hello. Oh.
Welcome.
Are you home alone?
No.
Where's your sister?
We had a fight and she locked herself in her room.
Both of you had a fight over what?
Girls talk. Nothing really serious.
Oh, okay. Are you sure she's in her room?
Yeah, she's been there for the past 30 minutes.
Maybe we can take a quickie before she comes out.
You this bad boy, don't touch me. She must have heard you driving and she'll be coming out any minute from now. I don't want her to come down here and see my panties down my nails and you standing behind me, you know?
Yeah, you have a point. Silly girl.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Which movie is this?
That's the movie she borrowed from the new guy. The guy that moved into Block B. The actor, the one you went to the gym with.
You mean Desmond?
Oh, that's his name, yes.
this one now. Third World War, the Second World War. This one now begin between Afghanistans and Pakistans. Hey!
Adora! Adora! You better come from there now, or else I'll break this door! Adora! Guess what? Or whatever you call your name, you can't lock my wife in there! Adora! Desmond, release my wife!
Oga, we don't have plenty time. Madam will soon come back. Come and do.
Jessica, did you people spread out some clothes on the wash line today?
No, we did not. It was yesterday that we washed, and I personally brought all the clothes inside. I ironed all of them today, personally.
If what you're saying is true, then why did your madam tell me that she went to check out the clothes on the wash line when I came in?
Oga, Madam did not go to check any clothes. Yes, she did not. She went inside the room, wore that transparent clothes that you saw, applied powder on her face, rubbed lipstick, sprayed perfume, and arranged her hair. Then she went to that brother's house. No clothes outside. I know they lie.
Are you sure?
Yes, now. Oga, no they lie. Can leave all this talk and come and do now. Eh? You say if Madam needs to do. Come now, leave this thing you're asking.
Desmond, release my wife!
I'm alright. Are you okay? You know you miss me. Don't be fronting, man. You know you do. Anyway, this is to finding you again.
To find you here again. Yeah, so how has it been?
Can I say? Tough. When I finally made my breakthrough, you know? I mean, you would not imagine, you cannot believe what has happened this year. You know how shit goes. Featured on 5 major films already. One of them is a smash hit at the box office. And now the jobs are coming in. I just moved into an upscale apartment. Yeah. Man, life is good. I can't complain, baby.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
So, how about the girls?
Nah, no girls. Seriously. Look, I'm focused. I'm totally concentrated. For real. Okay. If there is somebody, you know, I see her off and on. It's nothing serious. The model.
Oh, the model.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking if I could settle down here if all goes well with this movie. What do you think?
I think you do great. I mean, if you do well, which I have absolutely no doubts that you will, everybody's going to be looking for you. Sooner or later, you have South African, American, and the whole world thirsty for some angel. Yeah.
Yeah, so how about your girlfriend?
What about?
She would mind if I bunk with you until I get my own things.
No. I mean, come on. I'm sure we could work things out like reasonable adults. We'll work something out. But at first, let's concentrate on rekindling this old memories that we got.
What do you know about memories?
I'll let you tell it. You're the memory keeper. This is the last warning. If you don't release her, I'm going to call in the police. Desmond!
I
What's happening here? Eh? What's going on?
You see, since you come up for this compound, I third world war and I see. War everywhere, war.
How?
Oga Selem, this year Oga this morning carrying one go long inside.
Why would Desmond have Asalem's wife locked up inside the house?
And that one, no. But today only, one day like say God plan to punish everybody. I dey tell you, all the women, all of them jam themselves inside that same flat. All of them, they jam themselves there. One will surprise me, your brother's wife. The idiot.
You can't be serious.
But they don't come out now, go to school, go pick their children.
By this time, it's late.
I don't know. So today take happen.
You're right. I go back to your post, huh?
Okay.
Go back to your post.
Malaka. What's wrong with you now? Let's go to you out to walk. Tell her to walk. What is going on here?
What are you doing?
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
It's not what I think.
I can explain.
You can explain what?
It's the devil.
How is it what?
It's the devil. Jesus. It's the devil.
Serious? Priya. Hey, this way is okay. Okay. Hi, Lex. How are you back?
Yeah.
Come here. How's your day?
Good. What are you doing?
Facebooking. You won't believe it. I ran into a friend of mine and sorry. You won't believe it. I saw my old school friend. Priya. He now lives in London.
Oh,
and he's married with kids. You know, this boy was one of the most useless boys in my class. And now he's a serious man. I can't believe it. Nigerian man. You guys are funny.
Your sister said you had a fight. What happened?
Oh, she went to report to you. You know, sometimes I ask myself, if I and Catherine were from the same womb, they're kind of sick. Imagine what happened today. I went to return some frames I borrowed from Desmond, your friend. All of a sudden, Catherine barged into the house without knocking, looking at us like this. I
I didn't know what she was expecting to see. Perhaps she thinks I'm like her who never closes her legs and ready to open it at any point to any man. Well, I'm not like her. But I warn her that next time I catch her around that boy's house, I am going to squeeze her. You know, silly thing. I can actually tolerate the stupidity going on. That is because I do not want to lose my husband to my little sister. But the very day I paid up, and goes outside. And if she goes outside to sell herself to every other man, sorry, then my father's name, I'm going to kill her. Oh, that's right. Did I ask you how was your day, baby? Any challenges at work? Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Are you okay? Okay. I made food for you.
Oga. Oga, this one not there inside though. Even madam, your wife, no dey inside this house.
What do you mean by that?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, what I thought you say, this one, what? You know day.
What is this fool talking about? Are you okay? Were you not the one that told me that my wife is inside this house?
Yes.
And that you've not seen her since she entered this place?
But I missed it tell you say, your wife, sorry, Oga, this one, drive come out. And when in the drive come out, I look inside the car where your wife, no dey there. So if your wife car no dey here, that means two of them come out, they no dey here.
So you are trying to tell me that both of them went out together?
No, Oga, no be waiting at all.
Which one are you talking?
Oga, see, wait at the tell them say, they know they are home. They know they together. Oga, no face, ma go open gate, bless the person there now. Eh?
Diamond. Please, I do not want my wife to hear about this, please. Please.
I can't believe this, brother.
You don't understand. You don't know the issues I've been having with Alice all this while.
Oh, please. Please, just spare me that story. Huh? Whatever the issue it is you're having with Alice, why didn't you just go outside? If you needed a girl, why do you need to go out to get one for yourself? Why must it be Isikan? Why must it be that smelly girl?
Hey, no, don't call her that. Don't call her that. You don't know what that girl does to me and for me. You don't have the right to judge her. After all, she's better than that cold woman who just lie down on the bed and play with her phone waiting for me to heave a buff on top of her. Yes? Listen, you need to stop looking at me with that self-righteous attitude of yours.
Brother, you're out of your mind. See that girl? Today, she is leaving this house. She is leaving this house!
I'm leaving this house.
Isikan! Where is she?
Don't even...
Yes. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. Don't worry, just go to bed. If my guest comes, I'll clear up.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah. Oh, napkins. Okay.
But now I see it happening to me. I'm in trouble because of my neighbor's wife. neighbor's wife. So much trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. Double trouble, yeah. Trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. All hell is broken loose. The kind of one has been opened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm so confused because homes and hearts may be broken.
Adora, where are you coming from? I said, where are you coming from with that boy?
Helen, where are you?
Hold on.
Yeah, baby.
What did you just say to me in the bedroom?
Oh, you heard me, didn't you?
Are you accusing me of sleeping with your younger sister?
And you want me to make an issue out of it?
Helen, are you out of your mind?
Boss, I know my sister. We grew up together. I'm aware she has problems with sex. She doesn't know how to say no. She can never say no. I accepted for her to come stay with us because she has nowhere else to go to. But I also expected you to have some restraints as my husband. But I guess men will always be men. You couldn't hold yourself, huh? Listen, I am so aware when all this started and how far you've gone. I'm also very much aware days you sneak out of our bedroom to hers and sneak back. But hey, this has got to stop today. If you ever make such mistakes again, this marriage is over.
So baby, I don't want this to be mentioned in this house ever again. I'm gonna go in there and make your Eva, so you will come in the room while I sleep you.
Where is she? Don't Timo destroy your plan and fail. You want to destroy my brother's marriage, okay? It will never work for you, Zika. It will not work for you. You will pack your things and you will leave to the village this night. You will leave with your evil this night. The step is I'll kill you this night. Destroyer. You are great there. Wake up. Excuse me. Huh? But then you are being caught with your house help. You are caught sleeping with your house help. And instead of you to throw her out of the house, your place is speaking up for her. Just listen to yourself.
Do you realize that I pay the bills of this house? So if what is going on in this house does not please you, I will advise you to go to your room, pack your things, and get out of my house.
So, you know what I said?
You heard me.
Diamond should pack my things and leave your house. But you're throwing your sister out because of this sleepover girl? Huh? You know, with all your education and sartorialness, I've always taught you something special. You know, I've always looked up to you as an epitome of everything good. Never imagined you're such another gutter boy.
And you sit down there. That's you. If you spit any word out of your mouth again, I will kill you. Now just get up, go to your room, pack your things, and leave my house now.
Desmond, or whatever you call yourself. Where are you coming from with my wife? Are you deaf? Did you not hear me? I said, where are you coming from with my wife?
Talk to me.
Is there any other fool starting right in front of me?
Look, I don't know what this is about, but I don't want no problems, okay?
You had my wife locked up all day in your house, and when you finish with her, you have to take her away?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What? Shut out of your hand. Did you hear me?
Yo, man. Look, man, look. I don't know what this is about. Whatever it is, you're grossly mistaken, okay?
Isaac! Will you come here now? Hey, Isaac, what did you tell Mr. Ashley?
Okay, I don't talk anything. I just say, I see, I'm from Ogbodo's house. Not finished.
That's all.
And what was she doing in his house?
This question, ask me now. Who I go ask?
Please, sir, you just have to calm down. It's not what you think. I just went to his house to invite this man.
Oh, that's what this is. Look, your wife only came to me this morning to preach to me. Okay? And she wasn't the only one there. Everybody else was there. So all this madness this evening because of this shit? Look, the next time you put your fucking hands on me, I'll fuck you up. You didn't. Take care of you and your wife. Come on, baby.
But now that you have finished making a fool of yourself, are you satisfied? Isaac, so you are the fool that is causing this problem. In fact, consider yourself fired.
Oh, but madam, I like this question is going to ask me to come back. If you ask me, who I go ask? No matter where it is, for this fun house, no matter put for ground. Welcome to my home.
What was that all about?
Oh, dude. Obviously he thought I was screwing his wife. Imagine that. I mean, do I look like someone who would be interested in an overweight religious housewife?
I know.
Look at you though.
You lost your taste, you know.
I try. And you know you're still the most beautiful girl I know, right? And we're still gonna have a lot of fun together. I left the car.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Jesus Christ, I'm dead. Wait. Get dressed like this to turn you on and you're not even looking at me.
Catherine, stop. I say stop. This is a serious problem.
What's the problem?
We'll talk later.
What's the problem?
Your sister knows about us.
No way she doesn't.
You think so?
Oh, okay. Are you sex-starved? Are you sex-starved?
Will you get into your room and cover those inside hungry boobs? Get into your room.
Try to be cool. They didn't want no trouble.
Excuse me. Susan. Look, I'm sorry I couldn't stop to talk to you earlier. I was trying to get away from Mr. Suspicious. Susan, are you okay?
So what am I going to do with the dinner? Desmond.
Dina.
Yes, dinner. Desmond. You promised me you're not going to come back with any girl. So why did you? I told I was going to prepare dinner and invite you over.
You cooked dinner? You were serious?
Yes, Desmond. I cooked dinner. And if you knew you're going to come back with a girl, so why didn't you tell me? Instead of making me feel like a fool.
I didn't take you serious. I thought this whole thing was a joke.
A joke. So my whole feelings and efforts, call it a joke? Really? Desmond. How many girls would go to the length I went to just to prepare dinner? Tell me.
What are you doing in that boy's house?
Take my wife inside.
What were you doing in that boy's house?
What kind of question is that?
You better start answering me before I deal with you.
What else can you do? What can you do if not the usual beating? Eh? But try it today. Try it today. She'll be a man like you was downstairs. And all you could do was right. It's only of the body of a woman that you come and show your strength.
Are you talking to me like that?
See, let me tell you. I kept quiet downstairs so that people will not say I do not respect you. Eh? But if you provoke me, anyway, if you want to know what I went to do in this room, go downstairs and ask him. When they start counting men now, you will jump out. Go and ask him, is he not a man like you? Hey! I said, hey! Answer him! Answer him! Answer him! Answer him!
Hello, sweetheart. Hello? Yes, baby. Hello? Hello, baby, can you hear me? It's not saying anything. Hello? It's weird. Okay. Switched off.
Wait, let me get down the back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come here, boy. Come to mama. Come to mama.
Good evening, ma. Welcome.
Baby, come.
Well, excuse me. Hey, Lord help me. I hope I haven't moved into the compound of hell.
all y'all. Yeah, let me ask for this. I'm on my own. I mean, none of this hell of a drama house.
You want me to leave your house, right? You asked me to leave your house. I will leave. But when God starts punishing you, you will know where you would run to.
Come on, Diamond. You don't talk to your brother like that.
No! He asked me to leave his house. He wants me, his sister, to leave his house. I will leave.
Ben, what did you do to her? What did you do to your sister? Listen, Diamond, no matter what it is, we'll settle it, okay? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Take it easy, okay? Okay? And you take this back inside.
Watch my back. Eh? You will watch my back. I'll resist you. Simon. Devil.
Take the kids inside. Take them and feed them. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Come on, tell me what this is all about. Okay? What happened?
So what's going on? What happened?
Oh, them are just the same. They are not reliable. I don't trust them anymore. Mommy.
Just put yourself together. I know how you feel. No man is worth crying for. You might think I'm too young to understand, but I do. I know the pressures are too much on you. I know how you feel. I know how much you tried to remain faithful to your husband. Ever since your husband traveled, you've been the one working and even sending money to him. I know how you feel. It's also not wrong for you to go out and catch fun.
even if it is once in a while. But if things don't go your way, please don't break down. Just try again.
Give me a second. Who the hell is that? Come on, move your cap. I want to go out. What? Yes, you had me. Oh, come on, move your cap. What the hell is wrong with this guy? He just doesn't want me to have any peace in this damn compound.
I was going to come in tomorrow, that's true. But I decided to surprise my boyfriend, but I guess I'm the one who is in for a huge surprise.
No. Beverly, it's not what you think.
Desmond, you could have called me. You know, let me know you were very horny and that you're going to spend the night with a whore. No! That way I would have come to be full of myself.
No, she's not a whore.
She's a whore. Desmond, she's a whore! What did you just call me? Desmond, what is this thing? And yes, I called you a whore. Call me names one more time and I'm a pull-out turn.
This is not what you guys think it is.
It is not what I think it is, right? Okay, let's see. I walk into my boyfriend's house, right? To surprise him, of course. And I get to see him naked, bare-chested with a whore in her nightwear. And you tell me it is not what I think it is? Desmond.
Beverly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you walk through that door, they know that I'm going back to my hotel, and that's the last you see of me.
Angel.
Don't.
Wait, you don't know say if you pursue woman, you supposed to pursue the ones who don't service slap. Eh? See the kind of way you just pursue. You just shut up your mouth! Imagine. See. This is what you are talking about, I want to chop you. But their guests slap you. And only God know the one way not the inside. Small to talk. Will you shut up your mouth? Nonsense. This guy gets shit. I wait till you go marry. If you marry finish, you still there, the launching of your burial.
What happened?
Even you.
It's Isaac. I'm not just in the mood for this your stupid jokes. Just allow me to pass. And ever since I made you that promise, have you seen anyone leave this compound? Have you?
See, I don't see anybody, but I just say maybe I remind you now. I just say maybe I remind you. So let me teach you.
So can I go now?
No. I don't go like that. You're waiting inside. Shall I have it? Then when I help you, it's one enough for you. Yes.
Isaac.
Huh?
Have they paid you your salary?
Let's just say this money they from commerce. Now for my salary, where the thing from commerce every statement.
So that's why you want to give it to any girl you see?
Which kind of girl? You are the only girl. I say girl like this now. Now you be the only girl who I can carry my money spend on. In fact, I don't spend my money. I go back and give you the way you decide to do it. You are people. I wish these people they are getting, but they are getting with the food every day. No, me no food every day. Every day 1,000, 1,000.
Angel, you're not living too, are you? Angel, after all I told you about her before we got here.
Let me go.
Where do you think you're going? Angel. Angel. Oh!
Taxi here?
Huh? God calls anybody who calls you. So you go.
Yes? What do you want?
Hey dude, easy. What's going on?
Ebudi, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you. Everything has gone wrong. Beverly walked in tonight.
But I thought you said she's coming in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought, but she walked in tonight. She came in, walked in while Angel and I were making out in the living room. There's been a big fight.
Both of them have left. I don't know, man. Ever since I've moved into this compound, I moved into here, it's been one wahala or the other. I just don't get it.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe we should go for Angel. She don't know her whereabouts in this town. I think I'll start calling to know where she is, so I'll know to know about it.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you.
I'm not sleeping alone in this house this night. Nkem is right. Let me go and catch some fun. Hello, Chief.
Are you somebody missing me?
Chief, where are you?
Well, I'm about leaving office now. Is there anything?
Must you go home this night?
Well, not if you don't want me to.
Chief, please, can you drop by and pick me up? And I go without you back.
Is this some kind of joke or what?
I am not spending one more night on this cold and empty bed.
You know you are serious. Just give me like 20 minutes, 10-20 minutes. Let me just go home and change into something else. I've been wearing this dress all day. And I'll do it.
Chief, if I'm not serious, I wouldn't have called you. Have I called you like this before?
I know. There's always the first time. And I promise I'm going to give you a good time of your life.
Bye.
Bye.
We need to talk.
Talk about what?
About my husband. Bosiwo is a man. And it is in the nature of men to run after women to catch the fancy. Bosiwo likes women a lot, right? And he likes you, isn't it? You and I know you have a problem, a sexual problem. Well, I don't want to blame you because I'm aware it's a medical condition. But in between that, I will not let you have my husband. No.
Sister, what kind of talk is that?
Can we not just pretend you don't know what I'm talking about? Because I'm aware I know everything in between the world and here. But I thought I could give you time to realize and come back to your senses. But it's obvious you never will, because you keep indulging yourselves, even when I'm in the house, in the same room. Can I tell you something, Catherine? If this ever happens, one more time, I will tell Daddy, and I will cut you off my life completely. I will you to have my back. May I remind you, Bosiwo is my husband, not your boyfriend.
go to hell. All of you. You didn't ask for this. All I wanted was peace. You know, look at how I've hurt an innocent girl. I only wanted to please me. Go and apologize. Let her go. Let me go and apologize.
Good evening, sir.
Is Susan in?
Susan Day, she's inside. But I know that today is not the worst day. The new professor for this compound.
Why?
Try and see now. Just try and see.
Thank you.
You looking for, you will not get it. Because I know that your news broadcasting diamond love told you what she saw. If you think you want to pack out of this house, you can't leave. Okay?
What she saw? What she saw? What did she say?
Look, I just want to apologize.
Yes?
Diamond, what did you say happened between you and my husband that made him slap you?
It was... What?
Have you suddenly gone deaf? I'm asking you a question!
Alice, calm down. It was Asika, and she tried to insult me, then I slapped her.
That's a bloody lie! And you know it. Then you!
I'm here to see Susan.
And who are you?
Well, let me ask you the same question. Who are you?
Well, young man, Susan is not in the mood to see anybody right now. You may try back tomorrow morning. Maybe she'll be in the mood to see you.
Look, I just need to see her, if you don't mind, okay?
I mind.
Open this door now, Susan!
Sweetheart, you're not eating your food.
I'm eating.
But you're not. Okay. Well, I just finished talking with my sister. What I'm trying to say is that she's aware of my position when you're feeling the rain. So please do not try crawling into her room at night thinking that I'll be sleeping all alone under the bed. Because she will not welcome you, and also be sure that I'll be right behind you.
I'm really tired. I'm tired of all these baseless accusations. What nonsense are you spouting? What are you driving at? What do you mean I sneaked into your sister's room at night? Look, Helen, I've been trying to contain myself since I came back from work. And you are pushing these things too far, and I'm not finding it funny.
Neither am I finding it funny for the past 6 months that you've decided to lay on her bed, or rather thinking her bed is warmer than ours. I have never raised my voice to you. Not even for once, knowing that what you've done is worst abomination of the kind. Because I have decided to deal with this inside my house and to show my husband respect and love that I have for you. Again, I am desirous of keeping my family together. But one thing you don't know is that man's house is a very deep well. Very deep well. And do not forget, I'm a graduate of clinical chemistry. I know how to use chemicals very well. I am good with that, right? And I know the particular chemical to drop in your food such that people will not find the trace when you eventually die, even when the autopsy has been carried out. Now, one thing for sure that you don't know is that if I have dropped it already in your food, or I'm about to, or when I will drop it in your food. Do you understand?
What are you driving at?
Enjoy your food, baby. Do not forget that I love you.
That is the reason I can't get any satisfaction from her. I've been wondering it. She pretends to be a born-again Christian. Yet she's busy sharing herself with those small boys. We shall see to the end of it this night. I will see to the end of it tonight.
You know, women are the most problematic creatures God had ever created. They act like daycare, whereas all they do is use men. It's either they are lusting over your body or your wealth. It costs you a lot of griefs. For example, you just fucked with your wife. Someone that loves you. Someone that cares what happens to you. Someone that reacts over the ill treatment of men by women. Listen, in times like this, it's only a man that can comfort a man. Because it's only a man that knows where he walks most. When women treat bags the way they do. If you allow me, I am going to give you all the comfort you need and take you to the world which you have only got. Imagine. Come on. Let's go home now.
Hey babes, you don't know what? I'm freaking out here. You know that Desmond guy isn't dating anybody? Yeah, I'm reading it from inside Nollywood blog right now. They said ever since he came back from the States, he's been alone. Yeah, that he's concentrated on his acting career and has not really been seen with any girl. Babes, this is our chance. That guy is as free as a bird. He's available. We have to get him. What do you think? We invite him out for a drink tomorrow? I mean, no guy can resist two beautiful girls like you and I inviting him out for a drink. Not even the Pope. Yes, and we can even throw in some mischief and suggest a threesome. I'm sure he'll agree to that and nobody will lose out.
Please, I can talk about such a thing now. Let's talk about it later. I should bring the house, okay?
Okay, no problems. You can buzz me when you want to talk.
Alright.
Susan!
Saban, what?
Move away from my... Oh my God.
Daniel! Don't touch it!
What's going on here?
Who is this idiot and what is he doing here?
Sorry, sir. I'm so... Susan, I just wanted to see you.
Okay, what thing is that? A young man barges into the house with rent and pay, and demand to apologize to a lady at the middle of the night. What is going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. I'm sorry.
Susan, I demand an explanation right now.
Yeah.
Susan, you don't understand. Sorry, sir. You don't understand. I just wanted to come and apologize for all the ways I've caused you. Look, I didn't know you felt so strong about dinner, Susan. I'm sorry. I don't want to look. I just wanted to make peace okay, before going to bed. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I don't have problems. You don't need to make peace. Just go home and sleep.
Sorry.
Just get out.
I apologize.
It's what I have been
Young man, just go. Get out.
I'm sorry.
Can you imagine? And you.
Nathaniel! Hey, Nathaniel! Hey, Nathaniel! Say, Father, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not do anything. I don't know what not to do, but you wouldn't listen. He said we should be faster before you return from taking you to me. Even though the best country he refused. He couldn't wait. It was sweeting me and you, but we didn't know when it's Diamond entered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. But I said I'm too sweet. He couldn't wait. I'm sorry, Madam. Please. Please.
You did not touch that girl. Touch me once more. I will kill you slowly. Nonsense. Idiots.
Yes.
And where do you think he goes?
All hell is broken loose.
Tell me exactly what happened. I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know. She want to kill me.
Why would she want to kill you? What did you do?
Come on, open this door, my friend. Adora, open this door. Step out of the way.
Into where? Into the house you built or the one your father built?
Please let me in. I am tired. I don't have energy for trouble this night. You can see it's late already. Please let me in.
Come and enter now.
I need to go and rest. Adora, please don't upset me further this night. I beg you, in the name of God.
If I provoke you, what will you do? Other than to run out and go and drink, just as you have done. Eh? Of what use are you to me in this house? Money, you do not know how to make. Take care of your children, you cannot. Even come on to satisfy me in bed. You can't.
Adora, why are we fighting? Is it because of a boy that is in his house sleeping? Or because I asked you why you went to his house? Now you're causing this uproar in this compound this night?
Tell me why I will not go to his house. Tell me why I will not go to his house. Or is it because of this your 2-inch penis that are, or your waist that you cannot even roll? Eh? You're telling me.
Adora, this my 2-inch penis has produced 2 children with you, if I must remind you. You are laughing?
Hey! So if anyone told you that those children are yours, you will believe it. You're a fool. Come and say something.
Open this door!
You still have not explained to me who that young man was and what he came to apologize for.
Chief, I don't owe you any explanation about how I live my life or how I spend my time. I don't owe you any explanation who I visit or who visits me or whatever relationship I have with the person. This is my house.
And I pay for it, then you. It is my money that provides all the luxuries you are enjoying in this house. And not that your useless husband who is busy roaming the streets of New York. I demand that you give me at least some loving care, some loving hug. Instead, you are entertaining small boys in the house.
I hope you're not under any illusion that I cannot pay for the rent.
Oh, with the salary I so generously place you on, why would you? But the car you drive, I bought it. The dress you are wearing, I am the one that bought it. Everything that you've owned, I gave you. Now, Susan, listen to me. I own you. I own you and I own everything you have. But what have you done? You've not even reciprocated by giving me even tender hug, tender care. No. Instead, you are playing me around your little finger. Let me tell you, I am tired of wasting my money on a venture that is unproductive. You either go now and dress up and follow me, or you give me back my car and vacate this house tomorrow morning. At least let me give the house to another woman who will allow me to have my way when I want it, the way I want it.
Chief, I am not in commodity. I'm a human being.
Oh.
Yes!
I'm also not an ATM machine. I am a human being with needs.
Somebody help me! Help!
What's the matter with you?
I've been poisoned. Yes.
Michael.
Your sister. She's killed me. She put something into my food.
What is the meaning of that drama?
What have I done to you? Why do you want to kill me? Huh?
I beg your pardon. Kill you? Why would I want to kill my husband? Oh, please stop being melodramatic. I haven't poisoned you yet. But like I said, if the both of you continue with the evil happening under this roof, then I will have no option but to kill you. Alright? Good. Get up. Rise. You can still be alive for us. And as for you, could you please go to the kitchen and grind tomatoes for me? I will be having a busy day tomorrow, so I intend to cook tonight. Thank you.
Be alone. Stay.
Maybe I should call him back. Just... It's not his fault after all. Maybe I should just call him back.
Can I spend the night here?
Yeah. Come in, why are you crying? Stop crying. Come here. Stop crying and tell me what's wrong. Why are you crying? What's the problem? Come. What happened?
That bitch that called my husband is sleeping in my house here.
What? In Sikan?
Who else? Who else? I swear if I catch that girl, I will kill her.
Hey!
I will disvirgin her all over again with this knife. Oh God, help me. I swear, this is the last time you will see me. This marriage is officially over. I can't deal with this anymore. If he wants to put his private into any hole, then let him go ahead. If he wants to also walk that dungeon girl I picked from the dung hills of Uyo down the aisle, let him go ahead. Because Alice does not care anymore.
Don't you think you're jumping into conclusions? Because your husband wouldn't do something like that. He's too dignified.
That's what everybody thinks. But deep down, that man is a depraved animal. This is what he is. The bastard.
It's okay.
This month. Please. Please, can I stay for the night? I don't have anywhere else to go.
Stay here?
Please. I promise I'll leave in the morning. I'll make arrangements and move my things. Please.
Okay. But, look, I hope your husband wouldn't have any problem with this. I don't want any trouble.
Trouble? Let him make trouble. Let him go ahead and make trouble. I will show him trouble because I'm ready for him. If he tries me, I will tell the whole world what he has done. I will go to the social media, I will blast his name. And I will ruin his reputation.
Relax.
He says that I have a witness. I wasn't even the one who got him. It was his sister who got him. What? And then he threatened to throw her out.
Wait. His sister caught. Wait, what is wrong with all you people in this compound?
He can't keep his manhood in one place. He can't.
Okay. Look, just sit back, relax, okay? I'm gonna clean up a room for you so you can lay down. I'm not gonna take this away. You don't need this.
It's okay. But I hope there's no girl in the house. No, I mean, I hope I'm not distorting anything.
No. There's nothing like that, okay?
Good.
There's nobody here.
Bastard.
Wait.
Where you go? Eh?
What's that?
I asked you something this wrong English. Where you go? You asked me what's that? You know they hear me. Where it is again? that extent of my business. See, let me tell you, if now, or got this one house, you won't go. Make I not give you information as the secretary of this place. The seeker, don't from backyard, enter. Then the madam, don't from door, the front door, enter. You, the whole place there, don't follow. You won't follow roof, enter. Wait. Don't be 3 bedroom flat here. I didn't have for toilet you go sleep.
Are you stupid?
Am I stupid?
Come on, get out of my way, idiot.
Yo, these short things, the way they shake their things, I don't even understand. Nonsense. They go now here. I go there. I go there here. Yes.
Hi.
What is it? What do you want?
We've not been officially introduced, so I said, let me come here.
I said, what do you want?
I said, not to introduce myself to you, though, since you're my uncle's friend. So, we could chat a little.
You know what? You're pathetic. All of you. Go, wait up.
He's so annoying.
He's so annoying.
Get out of my face, are you stupid?
He's so annoying. He's so annoying. One problem they sleep. Maybe you go find problem. I'm even confused. Is it that the guy is annoying or this place is annoying? I don't even know where I'm concentrating. He's so annoying. And this place is he's so annoying. Nonsense. As that place don't come my room. Oh. I'll go collect my food. Jeez. I'm staying here, okay? I don't think it's a good idea for her to see you here. What you did was very bad. Not you. Look, you have to be very quiet, okay? I'm going to take her to my guest room and then we can leave. Please. I could not go to teach this house. Please, you can stay with you, but I'm begging. You can stay with you. Okay, you can stay. But you have to be very quiet. No. You're still talking. Shh. You disgust me.
No. Father, you have to forgive me for this one. Lord, I am just trying to make him a better man. Better than he is now. Please, Lord, forgive me.
Well, you see, I had to send my driver home because I thought I was coming to pick you and we go. But now I have to drive myself home.
Chief, I never asked you to send the driver home. I didn't.
Look, Susan, if it is because of that poor excuse of a boy that you have made this decision, then I will have no option than to enforce what I told you earlier on. Tomorrow morning, they are coming to repossess the car and the house. And of course, you know what to do. You are expected to have made your alternative arrangement before that time. Do you hear that?
Chief, you can do whatever you want to do. It won't take a skin off my teeth. Yes, Chief. I was lonely when I called you because I thought I was going to take the plunge with you. But I just realized that I was making a very terrible mistake. Chief, I can never date you. No, I can't. Yes, you decided to pay my bills by paying my rent and buying me a car, which was fine. I accepted it. I was grateful. But my gratitude does not extend me sleeping with you. Chief, I called you this night to pick me because I was lonely and I needed a companion. But if you're not willing to give me that right now, you can take your house and take your car. I beg you, please just leave me alone.
That's okay. But you must regret this, Susan. I can assure you that. And also, by tomorrow morning, you must have cleared your desk at the office because you have just been fired. Did you get that?
Good night, Chief. Chief, if you feel you're going to take everything from me and I go without a waiver, then you must think twice.
Well, you will want to take your bath, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, you can... Well, come with me. You can have the second bedroom.
Have you had anything to eat? I mean, I could rustle up something for us if you're hungry.
I have had a terrible evening, okay? All I need to do right now is just retire to a peace of my mind and go to sleep.
Me too.
Thank you anyway. Okay. I'll bring you back.
Come and open this gate for me.
I beg. No try am. Eh? For your place, they don't get rules and regulations. Eh? You don't say once in system, nobody retire, nobody come out. They're right there, even sister they sleep, they blow up for me. I beg, no, they are not trying, I beg.
Is something wrong with your head? I said open this gate for me.
Okay, I beg. No best for me, I beg. No come carry the temper now, I can't pour for my life. If you say you listen to me, with the way they enter this company, you don't enter. Since morning, everybody fight. Nobody don't rest. Now you can't carry your own. Come. Once you get my they blow for me when I sleep. You don't know where to be sleeping manners. Wait, you know.
He can't be there sleeping all peacefully while I'm here, all dry and lonely. Ben, what do I care? I mean, for all I know, he could be in his room promeling and sick and by now. Rubbish. I don't care about Ben. What? I don't owe him any loyalty. Why should I be faithful to a beast? I have to take care of myself first.
Jesus!
A girl will come looking for me in the morning. Her name is Catherine. So please, you help me send her up when she's around. Thank you. All right.
What are you?
They asked me, are they but at Desmond's house?
What the hell are you doing there?
I don't want Madame trouble. I don't want her while at all. And she carried the net and she said she won't go stab me. So I get to run for my life now.
No. She used the knife to threaten me. The knife wasn't meant for you. She used it to threaten me so that she can move out of the house. You see, I want you to come back. That Diamond is even in her room and she's not coming out tonight. Okay, I want you to come back so that we can finish what we started earlier.
In her room. I know they come. Okay, I know they come. Me and Madame stay here. Me and I get over that Desmond's house. I know they come out.
And what is she doing there?
They asked me. She carry her property come here. They beg her, make her alarm, sleep for her house this night. Say she will go to Papa and Mama house tomorrow morning.
I will kill that girl. No wonder she's making an issue out of this small matter. So that she can run over to his house and sleep in his arms.
Okay. If she doesn't want it happen in the house, it will happen somewhere else. Huh? Yeah.
Hello? Where are you? You left without saying a word to me.
Babe, you won't understand. I'm actually sick and tired of Helen's wahala. I'm sleeping outside. I checked into a hotel.
You're not serious.
Don't tell me because of the threat.
Trust me, my sister
Is not ready to lose you. I mean, who will lose a man
who is as good as you in bed. Guess what? She used to tell me how good you were, but right now, I will tell you, my sister is not a good storyteller.
I'll tell you what to do. Huh? Pass through here in the morning, then we can spend 1 or 2 hours together. Huh? I'll call in sick so that I don't have to go to work very early in the morning. By the time we're done, Helen would have gone to work. Then I can quickly get home, change and take off. Huh?
Which hotel?
Newton.
Newton. Oh, the one near the General Hospital, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I will get there before 7.
Okay, and one more thing, huh? Do not wear panties when you're coming.
Why?
Because I'm going to take you from the door.
Naughty boy. Just get ready for me. Get ready, okay?
Right now, it's longer than Third Mainland Bridge, and it's troubling something awful.
What are you doing here?
Relax. It is only natural that after what you and I have been through, we should ease off some tension. You know how I feel about you.
No. Look, I don't know how you got in here, but this is not right. Come on, you already have enough problems with your husband. Look, I don't want to be caught in the middle of this. Okay? Just go. Go to the room that I gave you.
Look at me. Am I not hot enough? Am I not hotter than those same girls you've been chasing all around us? Slim and soft. And I know better than most women how to take care of a man. Can you take care of me? Okay? Do things to me that nobody's ever done to me before.
You see how useless you are. So you could not find a hotel and sleep last night. Eh? You came here to lie down so that every idiot passing by will think I'm oppressing you. You want to paint me a bad woman? Then you lie. I, Adora, I am a child of God. Anyway, when you finish cleaning the floors with your clothes, go inside the house and refresh. I have kept your breakfast on the dining table for you. Please, after taking the children to school, I will go to the market from there to salon. So today, just help me with a little housework, because I won't come back on time. Please.
Tati!
Yes?
Come. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're up so early. Where are you off to?
Oh, I have 7 o'clock lecture, so I have to go.
Oh, okay, mate. I'm also running off this early and I'm going your way. Why don't I drop you?
No, you've not even made up. I can't wait for you. I have to get there on time.
Are you sure you can't wait for me?
Yes, the man said we have to be there by 7 on the dot. If not, I'll have serious troubles and I don't want to have an issue with the man.
Okay then, if you can't wait, just go and I'll see you shortly. Yeah, later.
I'll see you later. Okay. You do have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, sir.
What is now?
What? What is it?
Did you hear somebody knocking on my door?
Come on, but it's so warm in here.
Get your hands off me. Jesus Christ. Leaving this one for you. What's going on here? Where did you go? Who is that? Who is it? Yes, I'm coming. Who is it? Ah! Where's my wife? Where's my wife? Get him here!
Hold on. Oh.
Good morning, madam. Where is the key?
What key?
The car key. Chief said you should give us the keys and leave here immediately.
Chief said that.
Exactly.
Okay. But I'm sorry for both of you. You guys are going to rot in jail.
Yeah, hello?
Chief, your thugs are here.
Oh, really? I hope you are prepared to move out.
Chief, there's no more preparation. Your thugs are already moving my things out and they asked me for the car keys.
So why are you calling me?
For you to tell your thugs to return the things they are moving from my house.
Look, Susan, I don't make any threats. I told you I am coming to deposit the things I gave you.
Chief, can you remember the pictures you forwarded to me when you decided to show me how to do different plans? Yes, I saved them and are my neighbors. I will send it to my husband and to all social media to post on it. And I will call a press conference and announce that multi-millionaire businessman, an Senator Chief Robert Zuogo is intimidating his nephew's wife just because she refused to sleep with him. Chief, I will give you 5 minutes to call off your goons, or else I will call my husband. Chief, I am waiting for your decision. Remember, I don't do empty threats. Hello.
Good morning. Where are you?
I'm downstairs. What's your room number?
Tell them at reception and hurry upstairs.
Guess what? I'm not wearing panties.
You're still talking downstairs. Hurry up quickly and give me something, baby.
Okay.
If I don't do this one now, the whole world will condemn me. If I decide to kick her out of the house now, they will say she supported me when I had nothing. And now that it looks like things are falling into place, I have decided to kick her out. Anselm, you have suffered. Well, we shall see. Well,
what's up, Angel? I got your message. I tried calling your number last night. It wasn't going through. I hope there's no problem.
I smashed the phone.
Smashed the phone?
That's why I sent you a Facebook message. I made the inquiries and I was told that there's a flight to Johannesburg tonight. And I booked a ticket. I'll pay for it when I get to the airport, so I need to get there on time so I can sort all my flight details out.
I don't understand.
I'm leaving. And Zemo, I'm leaving. I can't do any of this anymore.
Do what precisely?
This whole I can't. I need to get back home. Put my life back together. And Zemo, I need to leave right now. I have to go. Your men are so full of shit.
Does this have to do with Desmond?
When he left me back in the States, I went through hell. I went through hell and Zemo. It took me a long time to get over him. And I finally made my way down here to Nigeria to work. An opportunity I've waited for all my whole life. And boom! There goes Mr. Dark-Faced again. I see him. I fought all over again. But as usual, it all goes all wrong. I've never been as humiliated as I was last night. And I'm not taking any more of it. If I stay in this damn town one more minute, I'm gonna explode. So I say, Mom, take me. Take me. me to the airport.
I'm coming, huh? Hold on. She's finally here.
You missed me, right?
It's so obvious. It's called obvious. So what is it? I had a script.
Don't worry, all will be fine. Just go, okay? I don't know. But don't worry, I will check. All will be fine.
Good morning. You know, somehow I like choose, especially when the lecturer is a student. Should that come with a practice I miss these lecturers.
Sika, you demon! Hey, listen to me.
You're right.
Desmond, please! Desmond, Alice, Alice is not pretty. Good. Sika, Sika! Please, no, wait. You want to follow just somebody, Desmond. You get somebody, please. Hey, I will do it to you. You get somebody.
See, ma tell you, for my dream yesterday, a sister said 2 people will die for this one man. And I just said, no, not so that you just shut it. Stop here.
Yellow, one person survived. Yellow.
About my business, an honest guy with an honest job.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
My friend, what is wrong with you? I've been calling you.
Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't know my phone was ringing.
You have a question here, sir. What issue? What is it?
Someone has died.
You killed somebody. Eh? I didn't say you to go and kill anybody. I asked you to go and throw somebody out of the house. Eh? My God.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Happening to me, I'm in trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. Oh, so much trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Oh, neighbor's wife. Double trouble, yeah. Trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. All hell is broken loose. The kind of one has been opened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm so confused. Cause homes and hearts may be broken. Oh no. I cannot believe that I'm caught up in the middle of all this. No, I cannot believe. It feels so unreal. I don't really understand it. No, oh no, just been Mr. Nice Guy. Oh no.
So, this is how this whole thing is now. This girl stood me up last night, and now she can't even take my call. Who the hell does she think she is?
Because of my name was right. Name was right. Double trouble. Because of my name was right. Because of my name was right.
So weak. Keep your eyes closed. Because you're not even a dog. Dog! Shut up. You want to pull your clothes, right? I will help you remove it. Pull it! Pull your clothes! So that my stupid kid can go to contact. Because that's why he last. Pull the clothes! Pull it! No! I heard you. Open very well. Should I wear this? She's not wearing pants. You cannot keep your banana to yourself, huh? So you can be sleepier so that you can bring my sister early in the morning.
We know the one who.
Shut up! And if you think I am going to make trouble out of this, then you must be the biggest fool. You want us to play games, right? He wants us to play games. Fine. Let's play. And let's see if we get tired of sleeping around. Because I am going to sleep around. And sleep around with any man. Every man I can get my hands to.
You can't try that. You can.
Shut up!
Go there.
And that doesn't stop me from poisoning you like I promised. If not now, for the moment ends. Cathy, you've been having to yourself. Enjoy. Yes, he's of no use to me anymore. He's nothing but a carnivore. So enjoy yourselves. Shut up! Bitch. Shit. Oh my. Wow, see me what you say. See me.
When the hell are you people living in that compound? Leave that compound now.
So I should drink one with the cars and the house.
God. carry the house on your head, leave the car in your pocket and bring them back. You are very stupid. Leave that compound now and come back here. Do you want to jeopardize my reputation?
But
what? Are you deaf? I said leave that compound and come back this minute.
Okay, sir.
Hey, stop there. Pass. Hey, I need to lock the gate immediately. Pass.
Open the gate, open the gate. Open which gate? Eh?
Listen, you need to open the gate. I want to leave here. I don't want madam to come and make me. Please, I beg you.
You mad? You dey craze? No. I say you dey craze. So you want if you come out here now, police go enter here, come arrest me, abi? Eh?
Please,
You get problem.
Open the gate. I beg you.
Wait, I want I want to ask you something. Wait till me there in sick I be sick. Why you no get conscience? If you go tell your oga say madam go Desmond house, go sleep. As you won't go there, as your madam go chop, close mouth. You know if you enter your own, close your mouth. You go there talk. You don't see where it's land you.
I beg you in the name of God, open this gate for me. Please help me.
You call God? Eh? You will call God. If I bring God now, show you. You know God, but it's my name. Huh? Huh? I should not get.
Oh boy, open that gate.
Huh?
Open this gate. Yes. Open that gate. If I squeeze you now.
Okay, before you squeeze me. No, wait. Before you squeeze me, it is like this now, the fair now.
This guy's spilling this through.
Hey! Both of you should go back and return what you took from me. Or else, you guys are going to rot in jail this afternoon. I'm going to call the police and my lawyers. I'm charging you for unlawful invasion, undue harassment, physical and psychological abuse, emotional trauma, and unlawful breaking and entry.
Hey!
Including destruction of property. You better go now, or else you will not be able to.
Jay!
Are you still standing there?
All this is now that you.
Oh, I should call the police.
Madam, you don't talk and finish. You don't talk and you don't hear her.
Hello, Jesse.
Where are you? Like, we are running late and we really need to.
I'm in the hospital.
Hospital? What's wrong? What are you doing in the hospital?
Do you remember that new guy that moved into our compound? The Nollywood home. Our house help bashed him this morning with a stool. Can you believe that?
Hey? Your house help?
Yes, he passed out and we had to rush him to the hospital.
Why would your house help do something like that? Wait, is it doing your house help? Tell me that a guy with his obvious class has a place for house help. Tell me that.
My sister, there's just so much going on in my head right now and it's spinning. Just help me and cover up, okay? I'll join you, but I'll join you shortly. Please, I'll be there very soon. Thank you. I'll call you back.
Let me call him. Yes, hello, Desmond. Please, I'm just calling you to inform you to come and please pack your things from my house. I mean, if I'm going to start my life all over again, I don't need your things around to remind me of this.
Please, this is not Desmond.
What? Then who is this? Hold on. Don't tell me you are the same girl I saw in his house the other night and you still have the guts to pick up his call. What the hell do you think you are?
Please, just hold it there, okay? Listen, I don't know who you are and what you're talking about, but I'm asking Desmond's phone because he's in the hospital. Yes, he had an accident.
He what? When did this happen? Is he okay?
Yes, he's in the hospital, and I thought the people he works with should know about it. That's why I'm answering his phone.
my God. What hospital is that?
Vadem Specialist Hospital.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to be on my way right now, okay? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, this wound.
Yeah, that's more. Isn't what? Okay, which hospital? Okay. Thank you, girl. I'm on my way.
Is there a problem?
I think the dude is in the hospital.
Come on, Fred. That's a simple difference. I know this man. He's expecting me to hear about that and come running down to him. I ain't falling for that.
You're right. You see, I just called Desmond's line now. Someone else picked the call, saying Desmond had an accident.
An accident?
Yes.
That's some real. That's some real. Are you serious about that?
I think we need to get there first.
I'll kill her. I'll kill that woman. And it was all your fault. You caused it. How come you left home without knowing she was following you?
She wasn't following me when I left the house. She was actually dressing in front of the mirror. So, how am I supposed to know she knows where I was coming to?
Then how did she know that I told you to come here without wearing panties?
That simply means she was listening to our conversation last night.
And you couldn't keep your voice low and down?
How do you expect me to keep my voice low when you were telling me those exciting things? I couldn't help myself.
I'm disappointed in you. Now, listen to me carefully, huh? We are already in trouble. So let's make the best use of it. I'll go out and see if she has gone. If she has, I'll come back. Make crazy love, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then when we are done, I'll go outside and get you a dress. When we get home in the evening, we'll face the music on. But till then, I'm going to kiss you right from here.
Such a bad boy.
Learning from a bad girl.
It's so exciting.
Oh, did I hear you saying exciting?
Yeah.
Let's make sure she's gone first. Then I'll show you how exciting I am.
Yes? Oh, so it is now you're seeing my missed calls. I called you and you ignored my calls. Who the hell do you think you are? Just because I'm calling you, that's why you're behaving anyhow you like with me. Other girls will jump at having me call and they can even kill for having me call them. And I call you and you ignore my calls. Listen, my friend. Since what you want to do with me is to have an attitude, you can so stay on your own. I would damn call you when I'm less busy. Stay on your own.
Isaac.
Oh. Run now. Madam, you call me.
Open the gate for this idiot to leave.
Which idiot?
Both of them.
Hey, madam, something happened. Oh.
What happened?
That time where we dey gate, they do that thing. I don't know. I don't know hold the key again.
I don't understand. You don't have the key to the gate.
Yes. Now I want to talk. Say you get waiting happen. I can't swallow the key. I beg.
I don't understand you. So what do you want me to do?
You get the spare. If you get the spare, just open them. Maybe later. If I bring this one out, I will give you.
Isaac, do I look like a gate woman to you or a gate man? Which of them both?
When I go follow me, make I go shit. So one of you will open the shit, collect the key.
Well, what kind of nonsense?
Oh my God, Isaac,
like
just go.
Come, are you insane?
No, besides, now where the key dey, but my shit they do okay. They warm. If I shit, madam, wait, tomorrow I no go. I go open gate. I come, madam.
I'm a good husband, and I know it. If anybody says I'm not, let him come and do what I'm doing. With all her Christianity, all she thinks about is sex. I don't know why she focuses all her attention on sex to the detriment of every other thing. This is my private she's complaining about. Is it not the same one that gave her 3 children? Papa, what's I do to satisfy her? Hello?
Absalom, I have been locked outside the gate by this fool you call your gate man. You are inside that house, eating my food and lazing about. And you call yourself my husband, while your wife is standing outside the compound like a common beggar, looking for a way to get into her house.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Eh? You see why I said you should go back to school? Eh? What word did I use if not English? Eh? Come on, will you bring the spare key and come and open the gate for me? And mind you, you are sacking this boy today.
Okay, I'm coming there right away.
Excuse me. Sorry, were you the person I called up for?
Yes, I am.
Where is it?
He is inside the walls.
Helen, just take it easy, yeah? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Leave me alone! Helen, why are you embarrassing me? Don't you love your husband? Let go of me! Leave me! Leave me alone!
Hi, pretty. How you going my way? Hey, babe. I'm talking to you. Jump into the car. Let me take you to wherever you want to go. Listen, girl. You can do worse than sitting in my car. I tell you what. I will drop you off to wherever you want to go. I will buy you breakfast in any of the choice restaurants in town.
Please, my dad is coming right behind me. If you know what's good for you, you better disappear.
Okay. Can you boss me? Like, my card. Just boss me. And I promise I will send you call unit to compensate you for the call. Promise.
All right.
Promise.
Okay.
Okay. Take
I'll
care.
call you. Bye.
All right. Daniel!
Okay, see the key, I don't shoot up. I go stand for that side. I don't go shoot up.
Which key?
The key was swallowed. Let me this now.
What nonsense is this idiot ranting about?
Now the key was telling me I swallow. Just
don't touch me with that thing.
Will you open this gate before thunder decimates you? Look, if you do not sack this fool right now, make sure you do not enter my house.
You heard her. You heard what she said. Simply go into that gate house, pack your useless things, and get out of this place. You have been formally sacked. Did you hear me?
Oga, why? No, why? Just like that?
If I hear one more word from that your stinking mouth, I will not only sack you, I will also get you arrested and thrown into jail. Nonsense.
Okay, Oga, no wahala. I don't agree. But you know, say I won't end now with this. So before I go carry my bag or my bags come out, you go pay me the money because months don't finish. I beg, no problem.
Come and open this gate for me, stupid boy.
Hey, go! Here they go. Go! If I slap you, you won't go.
I beg, I beg.
If I can't tell it, you know anything inside?
I beg.
Go inside also. Go inside.
Is it more even you? So you're also part of this deception?
Babe, you are getting this whole thing wrong. You are getting it all wrong.
I'm getting it all wrong.
Yes. I mean, the whole scenario. Angel here told me exactly what happened. Desmond did not invite Angel. I did. I asked her to come and star in my movie. Yesterday, Desmond came to my office and I was with Angel. I asked them to go and rehearse through the night so we can start shoot this morning.
Really? You must really think I'm a fool. To walk into my man's house and find him bare-chested with his whore in his skin pierced of nightwear, and you call that a rehearsal?
Listen, girl.
I don't know who you were, but I take exceptions to being called names. Call me whore one more time, and I'ma stick my fingers. Remove your disgusting fingers from my face.
Hold it, please. Please. We were just told that Desmond had an accident, and I believe that's the reason why we are here. Please, let's leave this fight and go in to know what's wrong with him. I think we can solve this later. Please. Okay, thank you very much. Please, you have to calm down now. Please.
Helen, what is all this? What is all this? Where are you taking me to? Where are we going? And what is the purpose of this invasion of my privacy? Look, I only asked your sister to come to the hotel and collect some money to pay for her hideout in school. And I decided to sleep in the hotel so that I can have some sleep in peace, since you have threatened to kill me in the house.
You know, look at you. The most astonishing part of this story is that I never knew the pathetic liar and the cheating woman that I know. You know what? How come I never saw this part of the thing in Nigeria? Well, it's never too late to change things, right? It's never too late. But since I've already said I can change it. I will deal with it. I will deal with you. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm taking you to a place where all the demons will be pushed out of you, because this is no longer ordinary.
I have no demons in me.
This is not ordinary.
I have no demons in me, my friend. Open this car. Let me get out. Open it.
Oh yeah, you want to jump, right?
Jump! Then I will keep moving if anything happens to you, and I will tell people I'm ignoring. Jump! Jump!
Mind my own business, doing my thing, going about my business. An honest guy with an honest job, playing by the rules, trying to be cool. Didn't want no trouble, never looking for one, doing what I can do to be the best that I can be. But little did I know that trouble will come knocking on my door. Oh no, never asked for all this to happen, but now I see it happening to me. I'm in trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Neighbor's wife. Oh, so much trouble because of my neighbor's wife. Oh, neighbor's wife. Double trouble, double trouble.